and it's 8 o'clock. It's already pouring rain. The con opens at 9, and I don't know. There's not a whole lot of indoor parking near the convention center. At least yesterday it was marked, non-event parking, or no event parking. That's what the signs mostly said. And so if we're forced to park outside, I don't know how this day is going to go, because I don't want to walk around that convention center all soaking wet. So I don't know. Hopefully it clears up here soon, because we're just about ready to head over. It's not looking good though. This is Jedi Brian. We run into him at literally every con we go to. Super awesome guy, fantastic cosplayer, and he's actually been a cosplay guest at a lot of Florida cons this year.
I was a guest at Geek Fest. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I had my name on the booth. I took the sign home after.
Awesome. And did you get a good reception from the attendees at?
Yeah, I was the cabbage merchant, and
your cabbage merchant goes over really, really well.
Yeah, it's I'm just as surprised as anybody. I didn't think anyone was going to know who I was. So.
Awesome. And you're wearing Captain Malcolm Reynolds today.
I am indeed. Now with gloves.
Awesome. And now tell us about the costume. How much of this did you make?
I made next to none of it.
That's my kind of cosplay right there.
I built the suspenders because it's really Defense Force, like they made in the show, that I would put with Old West buckles. And then the back is a Velcro piece that I got on. And then the stripe is actually a brown and white ribbon that I dyed with shoe polish.
Genius.
So, with the exception of the boots, it's 100% screen accurate.
Awesome. And of course, we talked about your jacket actually at where was that? That was at SuperCon we saw you.
Yes. The jacket is the actual jacket. The actual replica of the one.
Sweet.
Because you can't make better than the thing.
Right.
Just track. It took me like a year and a half to track everything down.
Yeah.
But it worked.
All right, really, really cool. Let's see, there was something else I wanted to ask you, and I just totally spaced on it. What other cons are you going to be at this year?
I will be possibly at Animate.
Right. Okay. That's in Miami, for those of you who don't know.
Animate Miami. And then I may or may not be a guest at another con that I can't really talk about yet.
Ooh.
But maybe, I don't know.
And have you judged any contests at?
I have. I was a judge at PalmCon last year.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah.
I was like, they're so good. Why am I here?
And you're in line to meet Carrie Fisher.
I am. I gotta get.
Have you met her before?
I have not.
She's an experience.
That's what I hear.
Take your gloves off, seriously, because she might paint your nails.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'm for it, man. It's Princess Leia. She can do what she wants.
Yeah. All right, it's great seeing you. We're gonna go walk around.
Sweet.
And we'll probably run into you again later.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you guys.
Sometimes a flash wash. Definitely.
We see each other like every con and we never get a picture.
Mine? We do. Almost every con recently. Of course, my props are on the table over there.
I'm holding things while Anna fixes her costume. It's giving her troubles. Right, so anyway, we got our Constantine #1 comic signed by Matt Ryan, who played Constantine in the show. That was really cool. And that was kind of a last-minute decision. We were walking around, and I was like, hey, you know what? His line's not that long. Let's go find the Constantine #1 and go get it signed. And it's Constantine the Hellblazer, the new series. So it was, $350 for the comic, and then we went up and we got it signed and witnessed by a CGC rep. And so that's going to get sent off and get graded and slabbed and signature series and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. We actually got it fast tracked, so hopefully we'll be getting it in like a month and a half or so with fully graded and slabbed and everything. So, and now we're in line to meet Linda Hamilton. The line's actually not that long. And she's supposed to be here at 11, so. So we actually just had someone come up to us a few minutes ago and tell us that they watched our vlog last night. That was really cool.
Yeah, we squeed a little.
Yeah, it's like, hey, people actually. All right, so we're home now.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, Sunday today went way better than yesterday did.
We had a great time today.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was like the whole world was out to get us and everything was going wrong.
Yeah.
It was not Tampa Bay Comic-Con's fault. The only thing that they did incorrectly was it just felt like there was too many people for that venue.
Well, I would say that there was a couple of things they really could have fixed. Hey, they weren't checking wristbands at all.
Once you got in the building, they checked to get into the building. You had to have one, but there was this long area where people were totally sneaking in. I saw a lot of people without wristbands. So.
Yeah, no wristbands, no badges, and they were just getting in because nobody was checking. But they wouldn't let you leave out of a certain door. You can get in without a ticket, but don't walk out the wrong door. They'll jump your ass. But no, today was actually really fun. We ran into a bunch of friends.
Today, yes. My costume worked, the whole thing. I figured out a genius plan and rewired it and was able to wear it today. One of my batons broke, like first thing. We're crossing the street and the guts all fall out into the street. I had to hurry up and pick it up, and then I get the LEDs up and only the first two worked. There was a short somewhere and all the other ones are burnt out.
But you had one baton
but I had
and
one,
a pistol.
And I had a pistol, so I used the combination of the two for pictures.
Which
and
I think
stuff.
made for pretty cool pictures.
Yeah,
really.
it did, yeah. The pictures turned out pretty good.
Yeah. And we ran into a bunch of friends. We ran into Jedi Brian, whose interview was a few minutes ago. And we ran into our friends Juliet and Dahlia and their friend Corey, which, we got just so involved in talking and everything. I forgot to record any of it. I'm so sorry. But it was really fun. We hung out with them for like half the day.
Yeah. We also got our Linda Hamilton autograph.
Yes, and she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah,
she's so
she
nice.
was so nice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she was a blast. Like, she was just having fun. You could tell she was totally enjoying herself. Now we were like there. First of all, she showed up 10 minutes early.
Never happened.
That never happened. So I was already impressed with her for being there 10 minutes early.
Celebrities are late.
We were one of the first few people to go. I mean, there was. She had only been signing for maybe 20 minutes when we got up to her.
We were probably, definitely in the first 100 people, probably in the first 50.
Yeah, so, I mean, that does make a big difference. Towards the end of the day, I'm sure you wear down. Yeah. But she was awesome. Now, Carrie Fisher was having a bad weekend, and so...
We decided to not
we decided not to get her autograph. We had a great experience with her at Celebration, and... in case any of you don't know, Carrie Fisher is bipolar, and she was just having a really bad weekend, and we didn't want to ruin our vision of her by seeing her when she was having such a bad weekend. And so we decided not to get her autograph. We'll get her next time, probably Star Wars Celebration 2017.
Yeah, rumor is it's going to be back in Orlando, so that's within driving distance. So if it is, we'll definitely be going to that. Yeah. We'll probably go to it even if it's in Anaheim. Probably. So this was really fun. Yeah,
and so since we saved money on that, we decided to pick up a Constantine #1 and have Matt Ryan sign it. So,
we went back through Matt Ryan's line again, and it was very few people in that line.
Yeah, so he was chatty.
Yeah,
and it was
very chatty.
Awesome.
And it turns out, because we live out near the Space Center in Florida, and when he is like, hey, where are you from? We're like, oh, we're from over by the Space Center. And he's like, what, in Houston or whatever? And we're like, no, on the other side of this
Kennedy
state.
Space Center.
He's like, oh, out near Cape Canaveral. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you guys get to see the rockets go up? And we're like, yeah, we look out our bedroom window. We can watch them go up. And he's like, you're shitting me.
He was like, oh my gosh. Like, he was having a total space fanboy moment. Apparently, he's really into space and stuff. And so, him and I talked a little bit about the New Horizons Pluto pictures and stuff. Like, we had a total astronomy squee moment.
And
it was
we
awesome.
told him about when the shuttles used to land out here, the sonic booms when they were coming in. It goes, if you don't live in this area of Florida or near this kind of thing, what happens is when the shuttle comes in for a landing, there are two sonic booms. It goes boom, boom, and the whole house shakes. Yeah. And it's really cool. It's a little disconcerting the first few times.
Yeah, the first time it happened, I was like, what just happened? Did we just get bombed? Like, it was terrifying. I mean, I was like, oh, no, apparently that's the shuttle.
And so when we mentioned that to him, and he's like, really? Like he was totally enraptured with our, little
everyday experience,
simple lives living out near the Space Center. And he's like, wow. And we're like, but you're Constantine.
Yeah, but you're Constantine and you're on TV.
I'm like, you fight demons. We live near something cool. That's
So that was absolutely awesome because
Yeah.
he was busier he was busier yesterday, so
Yeah.
we weren't able to talk as much, but he was still really cool.
Yeah.
But he was very chatty today, and
Yeah.
so that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yes.
So what we did was we got him to sign the Constantine the Hellblazer #1. That's the new Constantine series from DC, and then we had that witnessed by a representative from CGC. Remember what I told you about getting a comic book signed? Get a witness from CGC, and then have it shipped off, graded, slabbed. The yellow tag signature series, so I should be getting that back. I had it fast tracked, so it should be about 2 months, month and a half, somewhere around in there. And as soon as we get it back, we'll do a video and we'll show you that.
My cat's attacking me. She missed us.
She missed
a
us
lot.
so much.
So much.
Oh my
So
gosh, we
much.
missed you too, Kitty.
She's like, oh, enough humans.
And
Our autograph.
finally, the Linda Hamilton autograph. Here it is, right here. Hope you guys can see it. I can't see if you can see it. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's really funny because it looks like that Arnold Schwarzenegger signed it as Linda Hamilton because it's like right next to his face. But since she's not on the poster, she signed it right there, and it shows up really good. It pops.
Yes.
And she has a gorgeous signature.
Yes.
What's great is you can actually read it. So many celebrities sign, and it's just it's an initial or it's a squiggle, and you're like, I have no idea what that says. So unless they, write their character name or something, you're like, okay, I remember getting this autograph 3 years ago.
Don't know
Don't
who it
know
is.
which character
Yeah.
that is or whatever. But no, hers is very readable. You can tell what it is. So awesome. Love
Yeah.
that.
And we were gonna have her sign our Defiance poster. However, we totally forgot it.
I totally forgot it. It was me.
And so we were like, well, she wasn't in a whole lot of episodes.
Yeah.
We're really hoping her character comes back eventually.
Which we did ask her about.
Yeah, and she said she's totally down for it. So we're, cross
Yeah.
fingers. So if her character does come back, we'll try to get her on that poster.
All right, I think that's pretty much it. I'm sorry I didn't take very much video at the con. It was just we got
We
super.
had too much fun today.
I just got so busy. I just spaced on pulling out the video camera. I had the camera out, and I was taking pictures, and just totally, dropped the ball on the whole video camera. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you next time.